Are you curious whether the famous Ozempic, Wegovy, or other semaglutides are causing hair loss? Well, you are in luck. Together we're going to explore the implications of taking weight loss medications on hair loss. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Dr. Kopelman. I'm a hair transplant surgeon. I speak a lot about hair loss, but today we're going to talk about weight loss medications and the implications on hair loss. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. For those of you who are not familiar with Ozempic or Wegovy, these are known as GLP-1 agonists, also known as semaglutides, and they work by suppressing our appetite. They are weight loss medications, and they happen to be some of the most popular medications ever prescribed, actually, in the United States as well as around the globe. Now, there are implications that I want you to understand when it comes to using weight loss medications. First and foremost, you're restricting caloric intake. So you're going to have less iron, zinc, vitamin D, protein, biotin, all important, vitally important actually, for growing your hair. But the other thing that you should be familiar with is when you lose a significant amount of weight, and when you're on, for instance, Ozempic, patients tend to lose 20 or 30 pounds within a couple of weeks, sometimes a couple of months, and that is an insult to the body. It's a big change for the body actually, and there are implications for your hair. What tends to happen is patients develop a condition known as telogen effluvium, hair shedding. And this hair shedding can go on for 6 to 8 months. It tends to be a temporary hair shedding condition. I wouldn't necessarily classify it as a hair loss condition, but patients are very afraid because they think they're losing their hair. A recent study actually was done looking at semaglutides, and they found that there was a 50% increase likelihood that someone is going to experience hair loss when they take these medications, and women are more impacted than men. But what I want you to understand again is that this is temporary. Anytime you lose that amount of weight, there are implications for what's going to happen to all of your body, and that includes your hair. Now, what are you going to do moving forward if you are experiencing this? Well, first and foremost, you don't necessarily have to stop using your weight loss medication unless you really truly are experiencing a significant amount of hair shedding. Then I would speak to your doctor that prescribed you the semaglutide and consider maybe stopping that medication or switching to a different medication. But the other thing that you can consider is going on hair loss medications. Sometimes going on a medication like finasteride or dutasteride or minoxidil can help speed up the recovery for the hair that you lost. I don't want you to be overly concerned that you're experiencing hair loss, which would be androgenetic. You're experiencing an acute hair shedding condition, which really has implications, and it's really tied to the weight loss medication that you started. These weight loss medications have been life-changing for many patients, and by no means am I encouraging you to stop using these medications. I only want to warn you about the possibility you might experience some hair shedding while taking weight loss medications. Now, I do want to emphasize again, if you are experiencing caloric restriction from these medications, where you're having a decrease in iron, vitamin D, protein intake, just be cognizant to add that into your diet. You might even need to take iron supplements, and that might actually resolve any of the hair shedding that you're experiencing without having to stop the medication. Regardless though, I want to know what your experience has been like using Ozempic, and if you're experiencing any hair shedding or any hair loss. If you have any other questions that I've not addressed, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, I'm here on your journey to help you address your hair loss.